Jej siostra właśnie dokonała aborcji. Ostrzegałem was. Nie chciałem wam mówić.
Boże, co za hipokryzja. Przecież jej siostra chodzi do tego samego kościoła, co my. Ona wie, że jesteśmy pro-life.
Jesteśmy na nią bardzo źli. A Beata boi się, jak zareagujecie.
I think this film, Abortion Hypocrite, it was very interesting. As someone who is pro-choice, they did a pretty good job showing the hypocrisy of pro-life idealism in people and politicians who claim morality, and then when it affects them, they're quick to change their minds and see the other side. I think the storyline was intriguing and was definitely giving TV show pilot or soap opera vibes, and I think the actors did a really good job and their emotions were really clear throughout.
Abortion Hypocrite explores the subject of body autonomy for women in a truly multifaceted way. The familial issues, the moral issues, the political implications, these are all touched upon in really careful and emotionally driven ways throughout the narrative. It is the relationship, though, between the two sisters that really is the beating heart of the piece. And it is so moving and rewarding to get to see them be able to come together again at the end and be able to heal over the difficult experiences that one of them specifically has now undergone. This is a very timely film that I think is so important for people to be able to see, especially now.
Abortion Hypocrite definitely reads as a telenovela. In this film, it is about romance and relationships and pretty much the complex dualities that come with having an affair. You have someone who is in a monogamous relationship, married with his wife, but has a relationship on the side that he's held on to for a really long time. And so as these dynamics fuel up and intensify as the truth is revealed, it really breaks down, loyalty and love and this difference between being loved and being in love, I think, ultimately at the end of the day.
Abortion Hypocrite. Wow. This was a very good film. I mean, sure. Well, first of all, it's not a film per se. It's the pilot for a series that I will be willing to watch because it's very interesting. The production design feels a bit limited right now, but it doesn't matter because the story is very good. The story deals with a very interesting and complex subject such as abortion. And I think that the filmmakers and writers made an excellent job exploring the hypocrisy of men when it comes to talk about abortion, because it is true. Many men, especially men who are so into church or religious groups, condemn abortion, and they try to tell people what to do with their bodies, but when they get a woman pregnant, the first thing they do is tell her to get an abortion, even if that's dangerous or even illegal to them. And I think that this project illustrates that very, very well. It's a very powerful experience, especially because we get to see all points of view. We get to understand why these people is against abortion. They are Polish, they are Catholic people, and for them this is a sin. And they're very, Eva is very convinced that this is a sin, and she's strong believer of her cause, but her husband isn't. He's just telling people, telling women what to do, and then he comes and tells his secretary he got pregnant to get an abortion. And that the scene in which this information comes to light and Eva attacks the girl and the husband is there is very powerful. It's a great way to start the project, the film, the episode, because it is like a very what the fuck situation. I think that's what the filmmakers are trying to create, and hence the narration of what's going on in the mind of the viewer when watching this scene, and then we get the context, and this becomes very very powerful. And apart from Eva, we also get to see the hypocritical point of view of the guy, but what is even more interesting is to understand the girl's point of view on what to do, because she was convinced that this guy was going to love her, and it's not like she's crazy about getting an abortion, but what else can she do, right? It's very frustrating. It's a very frustrating experience, and I think that the filmmakers did an excellent job exploring and showing that frustration and the hypocrisy of men trying to tell women what to do with their bodies. So excellent job, and I hope you get to do this as a series. And the cast is very good. The cast is very good, and I really hope that you get some extra money to make it more ambitious, make it a bigger project out of this. Anyway, yes, it's a great pilot, and I hope I get to watch more of this project. Thanks for seeing it.
Abortion Hypocrite was intense, yo, in a good way. Like the vibe of what do you do in that situation? I thought it was great. Like how you could be the same people that be all pro-life or whatever, and then you get put in a situation, and now you gotta make a decision, and it's a lose-lose, you know? I thought it was a great concept, great writing. I thought the actors did great as far as like uh 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 elevating the material. Uh it was dramatic and intense. I rocked with it. With a good subject matter and a good message. So great job.